Welcome to the Spiritual Hour with Mad Mix. Tonight I want to try a cocktail which is a riff off the Brooklyn cocktail, which itself is a riff off the Manhattan, the classic Manhattan. And they're all neighborhood names out of New York boroughs. This one is called the Bensonhurst. I think that's how you pronounce it. Which is, I think, a neighborhood in Brooklyn area. There's a guy named Chad Solomon who was working at the Milk and Honey bar in Manhattan, also worked at the Pegu Club, just two iconic bars. Both of them don't exist anymore. But they spawned this whole modern cocktail scene 20 years ago. And this cocktail, I think Chad came up with in 2006, maybe. It's in this book called Regarding Cocktails, Sasha Petrosky, who was the owner of Milk and Honey. So it's a riff off the Manhattan and the Brooklyn, which means there's rye whiskey involved. So 2 ounces of the rye. So I'm using Old Overholt. I think the original one calls for Rittenhouse, but this is what I'm using. So 2 ounces of the rye, and then just like the Brooklyn, it uses dry vermouth, not sweet vermouth like in the Manhattan. So this is 1 ounce of, I'm using Dolan. 1 ounce of the dry vermouth. You can use any one you want. So this is a 2-to-1 ratio. And also similar to the Brooklyn cocktail, it has just a tad bit of the Luxardo Maraschino liqueur. And ooh, it's sticky. So it calls for just a couple of teaspoons. I'm just going to use a bar spoon instead. I got quivering hands. I think I dumped enough of that in there. There's 2 bar spoons of the cherry liqueur from Maraschino cherries. And then one of my favorites now, I made a video 2 days ago for Too Soon. This is using the artichoke Amaro called Cynar. This also is just 1 bar spoon, not a whole lot, just to add a little bit of complexity. So here's that. And then a lot of ice. And then we stir it. A ton of ice. And then we stir it down to a nice chill temperature. Should be about 15-20 seconds of stirring. Again, no shaking needed here because there is no citrus, there is no cream. These are all spirit-based things, so no need to shake anything. So it just nicely chills as you stir it. So let's do that. It's taking a while. All right, I think we're there. Chill cocktail coupe. Chill cocktail coupe. And let's strain it in here. Nice. I don't know whether there's enough light here, but there is the Bensonhurst. And the original from Chad Solomon doesn't call for any garnish. Some people do put Luxardo cherry. I'm not. Let's try the original. So here we go, Bensonhurst. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm not sure. I don't know what to say. I've never had the Brooklyn before. I've had the Manhattan multiple times. Obviously that has the sweet vermouth versus the dry here. This is more sort of bright. I can taste the cherry from the cherry liqueur. Cynar is a bit masked. The rye is coming through also with the spiciness at the back end. It's an okay cocktail. Probably not on my favorite list, but hey, I made it. Cheers. I'm gonna drink this up.
Cheers again.